I'm gonna tell you about some real live exotic shit that goes on in a motherfucker's mind like me. And what I think that a lot of people have, but in a different manner, but in the same principle. It's called just being freaked by its own nature in his mind. What freaks me the most about the pleasures of having the ability to choose the ripest apple that grows from the forbidden fruit, if you will. The succulent taste of knowing that the one that you choose is the one. But sometimes you grab a few crab apples, yeah. But when you do that, you always reserve your right to seek some form of a way out of that crab apple type relationship, but at the same time you're gearing up and preparing yourself to do sexual battle with that original, fresh, wholesome, delicious apple. Yeah, so every now and then, a crab apple, it can serve a positive impact on what it is you need to do to continue on in your mind and in your life and your God-given right to pursue your freakiness, your happiness, your sexual pleasure desires. Marvin Gaye had trouble and struggle trying to write the words, but they just couldn't really come out the way he wanted it in his mind that fulfilled him and made him come and make the attempt to put it in words and music. When your mind is completely occupied by the moment that you have actually made love and done all the things that you want inside your mind, you ain't got to be jumping out of trees and shit. No, you ain't got to do that. But what you can do is just use your mind and do all that inside your mind. Yeah, and that's what I do. I make the heavens and the earth clashes together as if heaven was throwing Satan out that motherfucker once again, and the earth didn't want him, and heaven said no, they didn't want him, and it was just a loud clash. That's the type of shit that goes on in thunder that takes place in my mind on a sexual desire at night when I smoke some God-given, fresh, wholesome, delicious reef. I don't need no Viagra that want to lick my old lady from top to bottom. And when I say bottom, I mean the motherfucking bottom. I don't have a problem tasting something that's clean, and I know that's clean, and I'm the only one that's been there in a very long time. So it's not a problem when you do that. But when you explore your freakiness, your sexual desires, just go out and get that Robin Trout CD that I got playing in the background. I guarantee you'll tear your old lady a brand new lining in her vagina. I promise you, I ain't bullshitting. And ladies, if you play that and dance to that shit in front of your nigga, he will bust a nut in his mind so many times. I can guarantee you, if he hear anything like this ever again in life, it's going to take him through that fraction of a second in his mind, and he going to remember that moment that you was playing this shit in the background and doing your dancing in front of him, because he going to bust a nut in his mind, and he might have a motherfucking wet dream while he's not dreaming, but in a life dream. Yeah, so there's always kinds of ways to just bring out your freakiness and your sexual desires and your appetite that makes you want to even get to that moment in the mood. And I think maybe looking at some shit like this might give your old man an idea to just come on home and tear your ass the fuck up. Just how that goes, y'all. I'm Maxine Alexander, and that's another one of my pieces, and I want to thank Robin Trout for letting me use that piece.